and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're starting our official draft rebuilds. The guys that are actually on these teams, we're not doing rumor rebuilds anymore. These guys are actually on the team, and I thought it would be interesting to start today with Michael Porter Jr. on the Denver Nuggets. This man fell all the way to the 14th pick. No one saw that coming. I think it was like recently reported that he might fall in the lottery, like right before the draft. Like it was reported that he might fall, so it was pretty crazy. I didn't expect him to fall all the way to 14 to the Denver Nuggets. And honestly, for the Denver Nuggets, this is a low risk, high reward situation for the Denver Nuggets, because they really don't need Michael Porter Jr. to come in and contribute right away. Like he could possibly sit a year and the Denver Nuggets could still make the playoffs, which is what's scary about the Denver Nuggets getting Michael Porter. He's going to come in, and whenever he is healthy, he says he's healthy right now, but you never know. He says he's ready to go, but if he doesn't play that first season, the Denver Nuggets will be fine. But if he does, the Denver Nuggets just got a really, really good player to play alongside Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. So, as a Blazers fan, that scares me because, you know, the Nuggets and Blazers don't really like each other too much. But congrats, Nuggets fans. I think you guys got a steal for sure. And then as far as the NBA draft went, I was kind of shocked because I expected more players to be moved, and it just didn't really happen. Like, I was expecting some, like, Kemba Walker, like, guys like that to be moved, but it was just more focused on the picking of players. No one was really moved, no one major, which is fine. I wasn't too upset about it. I just kind of was expecting it, you know what I mean? But it's all good. It really does not matter. And as far as my league file goes, I try to, I actually made every pick last night. I try to make every player on every team right. I got Aaron Holiday over here. I try to do it. The second round got crazy because people were trading second round picks like it was nothing. Like second rounders, this guy was going there, this guy was going there. So I don't even think I have the second round picks correct. So I apologize in advance if it's not right, but I try my best. So basically, and then there's a lot of players that signed 2-way contracts after. I don't have that updated, but man, the 76ers really pretty much were savages when it came to Mikal Bridges. I cannot believe they did that, man. His mom was so happy, and then they just traded him away. All right, but other than that, one last thing. The Blazers drafting Anthony Simmons and Gary Trent Jr. I'm pretty happy about it. I honestly think that it'll be okay. Like, I know a lot of Blazers fans are upset, but I think this is two decent picks. They can either come off the bench right away, or I could potentially maybe see Gary Trent Jr. Maybe starting at the 3. 6'6" might be a little too small to start at the 3, but I don't know. I could see it happening. Like, I don't know. We'll see though. We'll see for sure. I think it'll be okay. I know a lot of Blazers fans were upset, but I think we'll be all right. But other than that, let's go ahead and focus on the Denver Nuggets. So, Denver, you just got a steal of the draft, and you guys are probably going to make the playoffs next year. How do you feel? You should feel really good, honestly. So, I'm really happy for you, Denver Nuggets fans, even though I really don't like your team too much, just because of the Jokic and Nurkic situation. Although it's not that really big of a deal. I don't really pay attention. Like, it's not like, oh man, I freaking hate the Nuggets, but like, no, it's like, it's just a little rivalry, so it really doesn't bother me too much. But now that the Nuggets have Michael Porter Jr., it doesn't look like they can really do anything this offseason anyway. I don't know what the cap hold situation is looking like. They don't look like, do they have any free agent? Oh, Will Barton. Yeah, I forgot about Will Barton. Devin Harris. They probably won't be bringing him back. Neither will they be bringing back Richard Jefferson. I'll just renounce those guys. But Will Barton, I think, is an interesting situation. I think they could potentially bring him back, but I could also see them potentially letting him walk just because they already have Jamal Murray and Gary Harris. And then they could still potentially trade for a point guard this offseason, or sign one, or would do whatever they want to do. I don't know how they would make it happen, but they could potentially do it. And Thomas Welsh, he's age 58. Interesting. I don't know, man. I thought the Nuggets drafted a guy named like Thomas Welsh yesterday. Maybe the draft class I was using kind of had him at age 58. Okay, so that's kind of weird. I'll have to fix that. They got Jared Vanderbilt as well. But you guys think I should re-sign Jamal or Will Barton? I guess we'll go ahead and see if I should. Will Barton is going to be asking for how much moolah? 11 mil. We still have to re-sign Nikola Jokic in the future. You know what? I can be fine with that. If Will Barton wants to come back to the Denver Nuggets, I will let him come back. Although I think there is a chance that he will walk. Did I just renounce his rights or did I get him? I just renounced his rights. How did that happen? What the heck? How did I screw that up? I was literally just trying to sign him. Okay. Okay. I guess it wasn't meant to be. So maybe Will Barton really is walking. That kind of made me mad. Oh, well, I guess. Whatever. We may have $9 million cap space. Still don't have enough money to really do anything. Although, Kenneth Faried will be a free agent next year. Gary Harris has a nice contract extension. Wilson Chandler will be a free agent next year. Darrell Arthur will be. Trey Lyles, which could potentially need to re-sign him. Yeah, I'm loving how this Nuggets team is looking. Especially if they convince Will Barton to stay. I think they'll be okay. And now, yes, I am very upset that Will Barton walked. But maybe it's just meant to be, I guess. But other than that, just looking at the team, Wilson Chandler goes down. Darrell Arthur goes down too. All right, training camps. Let's see what we got as far as training camps go. And let's make this team really good. Like it's about to get awesome next year when I actually have cap space to do something. So, although I will have to re-sign Nikola Jokic. So I'll have to focus on that as well because I don't want Jokic walking, of course. But as far as untapped potential, let's throw that at Michael Porter Jr. And let's throw this at Jokic, even though his potential was already it was actually just an A, but now it's an A+. So let's see what we got. We got Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Michael Porter Jr., Paul Millsap, Jokic, Kenneth Faried, Trey Lyles, Miles Plumlee, Juan Selena Gomez, Wilson Chandler. Okay, so we got to fix this up a little bit. So the bench is pretty awful, so I kind of really messed up with not getting Will Barton back, but it's all right. So we got Kenneth Faried, which is fine. I think he'll be okay for the season. Trey Lyles, Miles Plumlee, and Wilson Chandler. You know what? Can't complain about that too much. Maybe Malik Beasley will come in and contribute. Remember when this guy was traded for Donovan Mitchell? I mean, I guess I got Trey Lyles out of the trade too, but geez. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and just see how the season goes. I think this is a great starting five. Let's see if this starting five can potentially make playoffs. And let's see how this team really does. All right, at the NBA trade deadline, we're going to be re-signing Nikola Jokic to a contract extension, so we don't have to worry about it later. Trey Lyles, I do want to give him a contract extension, and I will, but I might regret it. I don't know. Kenneth Faried, probably not. Wilson Chandler, probably not. And Darrell Arthur, probably not. I wanted to trade for Kemba Walker here, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. I was going to try to offer Kenneth Faried, but I think, wow. They absorbed Serge Ibaka's contract. That's like the last thing the Hornets needed to do. But whatever. So Kemba Walker, they want Jamal Murray for Kemba Walker if they're going to make this happen. Gary Harris, Paul Millsap, or Michael Porter Jr. I mean, Jamal Murray, I think he's the future of the Denver Nuggets, or I would do this trade. I can't see myself trading Jamal Murray. And plus, he's also their point guard right now. I know a lot of people say that he's not a natural point guard, but I think he can get better in that role. We'll see. Definitely we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and continue the simulation and see how this team finishes out. DeAndre Ayton was the Rookie of the Year. Wendell Carter Jr. was Sixth Man of the Year. Rudy Gobert was Defensive Player of the Year. And De'Aaron Fox was Most Improved. Okay, I can, that's pretty cool. Other than that, on the All-NBA First Team, it doesn't look like we have anybody. And, of course, not anybody either. All Defensive First or Second, no. All-Rookie First Team, we do get Michael Porter Jr. on the All-Rookie Second Team, though, so that's cool to have. Mohamed Bamba, I do feel bad for this man. He's got drafted to Orlando Magic. That's where usually careers start to die, but maybe the Magic are turning it around. Maybe Mohamed Bamba can be that guy they really need, but we are the 7th seed in the Western Conference, and Jamal Murray led the way with 17, 15, 14, 14, 14. So, this team actually didn't do too bad, so we are facing the Houston Rockets, though, so that could be some trouble. But we'll see how we do against them. We even it up. We're up 2-1, all right, and then we go up 3-1. Can we potentially beat the Houston Rockets? And we go, it's a Game 7, and we win in 7 games. Okay, and we got to face the Los Angeles Clippers, which, by the way, I thought for sure they were taking Michael Porter Jr. yesterday, but they did not. And they also got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jerome Robinson, Juwan Juwan Evans. But I think they took Jerome Robinson and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander yesterday, so they could potentially be their starting backcourt going forward. I don't know. We'll see. But Clippers up 1-0. We even it up. They're up 2-1. Can we go up? We even it up again. 3-2. And we get eliminated 6 by the Los Angeles Clippers, which is okay. And if you notice, Clippers got past the second round without Blake Griffin or Chris Paul. Very interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can make this roster better than it already is. I believe we should be able to. Draft lottery. I tried to trade my pick, but it couldn't happen. And we have the, where am I? 29. All right, I have the 21st pick. Okay, not too worried about it. Staff signing Mike Malone. NBA draft. I probably just skip over it because I don't like the 2019 draft class for now. Rookie signing. They got me Jonte Porter. All right, I'll take him. 74 overall, not too bad. Player options. Paul Millsap decline, or we can accept or decline Paul Millsap. I will decline. I'm going to decline. 100. I don't want to bring either of you guys back. And the rest of you guys can walk, I guess. We'll just do that. So, Juan Selena Gomez, Malik Beasley, just bye-bye. And we get Jamal Murray. And then we can save a lot of cap space by renouncing Paul Millsap. Qualifying offers, none. And then, as far as cap holds go, Paul Millsap, let's renounce you, renounce you, renounce you, renounce you. I don't think I want to bring any of these guys back, so let me just renounce all of them. All right, so how much money do we really have? We have 23 million in cap space, so that's enough to sign some contributors, make this bench even better than it already is. So you know what? Can't really complain. Paul Millsap was starting at power forward last year. I think Trey Lyles will get the nod there now, since he can stretch the floor. We already have 2 centers. We have a all right, and we have 2 power forwards, so can't complain too much about that. All right, so we need some backup guards and a backup 3. So let's do that. Let's focus on that. Maybe even a starting point guard, but don't really necessarily need one right away. Kemba Walker would have wanted a lot of money. George Hill, Tony Parker would be weird. Ricky Rubio, Terry Rozier. Collison wants 13 mil, a little too much for my comfort. Small forwards. Who do we got as far as Becca small forwards? We got Kelly Oubre. Could be a nice fit on this team. Justice Winslow as well for 2 seasons. Power shooting guards. Will Barton's a free agent again. Can we actually get him around this time? Rodney Hood. All right, we can't make any more offers. Kelly Oubre, Justice Winslow. Let's go. Can we get... All right, we don't have quite enough money, so we can only get one of these guys, and I kind of want Will Barton the most. Let's do that. And the Miami Heat match anyway. So we got Will Barton. So don't need a backup small forward. DeMar Carroll, or we don't need Wilson Chandler. Could bring him back, I guess. We need a backup small forward. Now Rudy Gay would be an interesting fit. Let's do that. And then a backup point guard potentially in Shabazz Napier. Let's see how that. Will Barton, Shabazz Napier accepts. Rudy Gay, I really wanted you. I really wanted Rudy Gay back. That would have been absolutely ideal. Bojan Bogdanovic. Can I afford you? I don't think so. He goes to the 76ers anyway. Okay, small forwards. Paul George still available. Let's give it. No. All right. Dwight Howard got bought out by the Nets, or he should be here soon. Thaddeus Young, Frank Kaminsky, Seth Curry, Jordan Bell, Markieff Morris, Mike Scott, Kelly Oubre. I still can't afford you by like $3 million. Tony Parker, Jonas Jerebko, KCP, Delon Wright. KCP goes down at a small forward, or I would do it. Mario Hezonja. Super Mario, I can do that. I can live with that. Super Mario, welcome to the team. All right, so we got 2 potential shooting guards come off the bench. So I think we just made our bench a hell of a lot better, which you really can't complain about. So Will Barton is back. Trey Lyles. Yeah, so our bench is going to be a lot better. So really happy about that. And then we can go ahead and make this team a championship team now. This is a championship team now. No, they will be eventually, I think. If they keep this core intact, all these young guys, they keep growing together, I bet they're destined to win some rings or something. I hope for them anyway, because that would be awesome. Like, I gotta wish nothing but the best since they did get a steal. Jamal Murray, let's go ahead and throw him one, and let's see what the bench is looking like now. So we got Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Michael Porter Jr., Trey Lyles, Jokic, Will Barton, Miles Plumlee, Shabazz Napier, and Mario Hezonja. Okay, I'm loving it. I love it. I love it. No, you know what? It's fine. We'll just leave it the way it is. Mario Hezonja or Will Barton can play the 3 when they come in, whatever they want to do, or they can always have Michael Porter Jr. just stay in there. I love it. I think this will be a great team. Let's just go ahead and turn trades off. This team is ready to win a championship, and let's make it happen. 2K literally makes no sense. So, I pretty much have the same core, minus Paul Millsap, who's old anyway. And then, when I simulate again, this team doesn't make the playoffs after having a better bench. You know what? That doesn't make a lot of sense, 2K. And whatever. But whatever. It's whatever. 2K is just kind of a stupid game sometimes. Not a lot you can do. But, there is no doubt in my mind that the Denver Nuggets will, in fact, be a playoff team next year. And I think they will be. Especially if Michael Porter Jr. is healthy. This team will be a playoff team. And probably maybe even one of the higher seeds. Maybe a lower seed team. They have a high ceiling. And I cannot wait to see what the Denver Nuggets bring to the table next season. And that's it for me, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'm probably going to be doing a Luka Doncic Mavericks rebuild tomorrow. Maybe Trae Young Hawks rebuild. Just want to keep bringing you guys fresh content. Make my videos more high quality. Just everything that can improve my videos. But thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already. But this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace, guys.